Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Monica. Today we're going back into Arcane, Bridging the Rift. So we're gonna take a look at part 3 today. I can't wait to see what more this production has in store for me. As you all know, I'm very excited for this documentary. So without further ado, I'm just gonna start this video. So yes,
there definitely is a lot of Paris life and culture in Arcane. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of Piltover looks like Paris.
Is that true?
Things are designed to be functional.
I've never been to Paris before, so didn't really realize that part. So that's interesting.
Functional, but also to be a piece of art. I think that's something very much the French kind of spirit. Yeah, so this venue is actually where we had Worlds a few years ago.
Okay.
It's cool because it was really close to our studio, and so we sent a bunch of people from Fortiche. It was just something really special to finally be able to share that with them. I think they were fans of the story, you know, and of the characters, but you kind of also have to experience like the buzz in the world around the game.
On a tous vu que c'était quand même le jeu mondial et l'opportunité de faire quelque chose de très très bien.
Max easy.
For us, Arcane was a big opportunity to show the viewers that we are not only good to make trailer and music video. Ça part vraiment d'une intention vraiment de plaisir, de passion de faire un film, enfin une série, plus que de faire du marketing.
If I'm confident about that, I don't know. I hope people are gonna be surprised.
I think everybody on the project is out to prove something with what we're doing. And I firmly believe that you need to find someone who's kind of willing to bleed for like this thing they're trying to make. I don't think otherwise you're gonna really be bold. Otherwise you're not gonna really have anything where you're gonna risk something. And I think you have to risk something in order to make something that makes an impact.
Oh, this is so cool.
Very, very competitive scene here at Fortiche about what they call, is it babyfoot, right? Babyfoot?
Yes.
Yes.
Babyfoot.
The suspense is killing me.
It's kind of surprising that people actually still continue to play it. Very fun game once you have company.
Oh, there's the worthy goal. Basically, the idea for this trip is to get into a room with the directors, the animators, the editors, and just brainstorm a bit together. Like, what would be the coolest version of this scene or this kind of episode? So you're just worried about, like, it being too complex?
My goals this whole time is like, I want to solve the story beats with the team in Paris. It's just going to be great to be like, hey guys, here's all our awesome ideas, and then they tell us whether they can produce it or not, or steer us more into something achievable.
It's not done until it's done, right? You know, it's like the block of marble chiseling away. You know, knock off like an arm and have to start over.
If we ever proceed with a scene without taking in that input from the directors here, it's worse. You know, because they're just so talented. They always find this really creative spin. Pascal has this amazing eye for character designs, the models, the stylization.
I'm trying to figure out what software they're using to do all of this kind of magic, and it doesn't seem familiar to me, but I must say 10 out of 10 Fortiche.
Je sais pas si on pouvait pas mettre une caméra qui tremble un peu. Oui.
Why just the man of shadow?
Jerome, he's the invisible wizard at Fortiche.
Today I want to create a lab to expand new sites for the future with Riot.
I think when you think about the final look, that painterly look that's integrated into 3D, the super
subtle, nuanced camera work where everything feels like it's handheld and really human and real. A lot of that is John.
DH with me, please.
Okay.
I want some DH. So, Quiz Arnaud.
Quiz Arnaud.
He tells us, you know what I want is a psh, what I want is a you know what?
So this is the Arnold model. So the hair is pretty detailed, and then he doesn't have any hands. And they wanted to incorporate the three directors in the show.
Oh shucks! I did not. Well, I wouldn't know. But that is incredible. Wow.
Crazy idea. Best thing you can do is just shut up and let him do his thing, because like, it tends to be just like that's when the cool shit happens, you know.
I loved that they added them as kids in there. It was not something we thought of on the, in the room, but it just added this level of emotion between them. Honestly, it's like, oh, I feel like these characters could be in love now.
It really did a lot. That scene did.
This sequence is in every way, technically, artistically, it's I don't know how to say that,
The
masterpiece of the world season.
Yeah. This particular image to me is just like the combination of Aztec's art and science. And I think that's exactly what I feel like the Fortiche depiction is. You know, it is. I feel the science, I feel the power, I feel the energy, but I also feel the beauty.
Ce que j'aime bien aussi à Fortiche, quoi, c'est que on insuffle la vision de départ et tout le monde met sa pierre à l'édifice, comme on dit. Enfin...
So basically, this board is all the steps that happen in Fortiche. After we receive the script, we go to the design phase, which basically is doing design for character, props and background.
En l'occurrence, ce bateau-là, il a été fabriqué par Victor. Et en fait, mettre en scène ce bateau, c'est une manière de montrer que tout petit déjà, Victor était un génie.
Then everything goes in storyboard.
In the storyboard department, we take the scripts and we work with the directors. We try to build something that is not there yet in the script. But there's also the editing that is working at the same time on to really.
Oh man, just thinking about all of this, yo, I'm like, when does it end? When does it end? Because the amount of departments and places that these things need to go, no wonder it took the first episode like about, I think they said 8 months to complete that. Whoa. Imagine you have to sit there like hours upon hours just sitting down here on my computer for more than 3-4 hours is torture for me. So imagine these guys, these editors who put so much effort into this work. Yeah,
We find the good timing for the boards.
As an editor, my job is to assemble those storyboards together into what we call animatic.
And then while that's happening, you're recording the dialogue with the talent.
I love a good conundrum.
Hammer forging.
oh my gosh, incredible.
Such delicate art.
Shimmer is rampant in the Undercity, attacks at the Hex Gates and in the Academy Square.
Yeah, but I said I already called it. You can't do... I called dibs.
We get voices from the actors,
That's
and then we
sweet.
cut them with sound
That's
effects
awesome.
and temp music in order to see the movie and see how it works.
We're watching full-on storyboard animatics with the voice actors in there.
Vander learns none of this.
No worries there.
Powder took care of the evidence.
I tried, okay?
So we were able to watch the whole season from start to finish before we animated the rest of the episodes.
You did this?
I mean, honestly, on every aspect, we were afraid of this moment in the episode because we cast for Powder. I remember going into the VO session and being like, all right, today we're gonna make a 11, 12-year-old girl cry. Let's see how that goes.
I'm rolling on this.
Left me. She is not my sister anymore.
I remember all of us in the booth just like being shocked by how good she is and just being in tears at the end of the, takes.
And I think we got it.
Yay! I got the job when I was 10, and I'm almost 16, so it's been a while. Why did you leave me? Because you're a jinx! To get into that place of
amazing young actress. Wow. Voice actress. Well, to be that young and to be able to channel these emotions into your work. Awesome.
I really wanted to help. I told you to stay away. When it comes to siblings, they're your blood. And when you don't have family, what do you have?
Vander.
No matter how the world tries to break you.
Oh my gosh.
Quand on entendait les voix, on se disait ah tiens, peut-être qu'on peut avoir vraiment quelque chose de particulier, de beaucoup plus subtil et beaucoup plus profond en fait au niveau de l'acting et
I always knew you'd come back. What's going on?
This scene, tragic.
quand on entendait les voix, on se disait ah on peut peut-être aller vers du Scorsese plutôt.
Wow.
100 gazillion million people who have very specific expectations and opinions about who these characters are. So don't f it up.
Wow, super boring.
Jinx took us the longest of all characters. I think we looked for the Jinx actress, I think, for roughly 3 years.
She's so beloved, and her voice, for a while we were like, can we find someone who can do this?
The hard thing was that we had to find someone who can do both the intimate and quiet moments that are just like these really vulnerable acting moments. But at the same time, we also needed an actress who can also do the really loud moments that Jinx is really known for. And you typically can find one or the other. You can find, through the help of some casting folks, we found Ella.
Hi.
Ella did a fantastic job. Her voice, wow.
And I mean, it was like the pearly gates just opened.
Well, look who it is. The boy savior. I felt this really deep connection with her because of empathy and compassion, on compassionate grounds. Like, yes, she's a terrible person. She's done all these terrible things. But is she a terrible person? I don't know. I started to realize, who she's become, this Jinx that she's become, is just a deeply rooted, very difficult trauma response that she's developed because she's gone through things no one should ever have to go through. No, it was a mistake.
Ouais, c'est vrai que l'acting, je pense, dans Arcane est bien plus poussé que dans la plupart des shows d'animation, parce que notre envie, c'est plutôt de essayer de vraiment copier ces acteurs et le casting, des fois, a influencé même les designs des personnages et leurs attitudes, quoi.
In parallel of the storyboard, we are going in background and Cara props fabrication.
Hey, this is awesome.
At the beginning, we work in the same time with animation, so sometimes it's difficult to know exactly the position of the character. We can see the...
Oh, this is the girl that said when they asked the question, how do you get the animation like that? And she was like, oh, we just paint.
2D with a black and white. I don't paint because there is Silco. Enfin, moi, ce que je préfère, c'est l'évolution des personnages dans les histoires, et elle a vraiment une évolution. Je pense que c'est pour ça que c'est mon personnage préféré. Puis j'aime bien son côté un peu folle, et en même temps, elle est pas si folle que ça. Pas si méchante. Ouais.
Guys, in the comment section, let me know who's your favorite character in Arcane. And let me know, do you think that Powder, aka Jinx, is wicked / evil? Just give me your explanation for that. That would be really interesting to read.
So we've got designs, and from there we just build it in 3D. Yeah, it's very simple to explain.
Ah,
So
yes,
here
yes.
we
I was
made
going for
the
that.
first template. And the most difficult part was there is a lot of tiny parts who work together. So before it gets to the rigging department, we have to be sure it works first. Like all the tiny pieces, you see here. So it was engineered precisely to work like that. So it's a part of the fun, but it's part of the headache too.
I could imagine. That's stressful.
It's actually really fun to create like all those intricate pieces, like the leg and the feet of Victor, all those weird metallic parts blending with the body. This was the design for the hands. Then I modeled.
Guys, when I saw Arcane and I saw his arm and his leg when he was going through the phase with the hex technology, I was like, these people probably took so long to design this. This looks so artistic. It looks almost real. And it really looks great on screen. So I really thought they did a great job, especially with those little things with Victor's arm and leg. So it's great to see that they're giving us a little introduction to the process of that.
Something like this, and then I gave it to the texture department and they painted it so it looks like that.
You literally are painting right now. Whoa.
All the process is built around the idea of bringing the design to the final image, and that's great because this is
really love
actually
this
like
image.
the design is just brought back in 3D,
When they were
and it's
young,
actually
with
what
the
the
red
designer
smoke.
thought of.
Christian, is that you?
Bah là, je vous présente en fait ce que c'est un
Oh, no.
rig, le rig de
Pascal.
marionnette. C'est vraiment des joints, des os fictifs qu'on met en place. Donc c'est des points de pivot qu'on peut faire tourner avec des mains. On a une équipe d'animateurs qui est tellement forte et ils vont trouver, je sais pas, 3-4 idées pour rajouter de la vie au personnage.
And then we are going at layout stage, and they start, to do the staging and the camera movement.
On essaye de traduire le storyboard en 3D et de transmettre en fait des émotions juste avec une caméra, avec les mouvements de caméra, avec la focale qu'on va choisir, de trouver des jolis cadrages et de trouver le rythme aussi de l'animation.
And then it goes to animation.
I'm so impressed right now.
T'as plein de mouilles avant où il doit partir, il part, puis sur le départ en fait il se fait tomber, t'as pas besoin d'avoir une grande distance mais juste sentir. If you go in a dictionary, like animation is giving life to something.
Mhm.
Being animated, it's just like get the passion of something as well. And
Mhm.
us, we are like the puppet master, the puppeteer.
No motion capture. No, and only that.
Look out!
Keyframe animation, it pushes you to understand what happened in the body, how everything worked together, to have like this feeling of natural and believable animation.
Yeah.
And also it's about like the style of the show. It's semi-realistic, but it's not fully realistic. We try to keep something really handcrafted.
Animating is like acting out characters, you know, it's about performance.
When I saw the style of Arcane, it was something like I want to try this kind of animation because it's really different from the cartoonish style I used to be in. And after working for so long in the industry, I wanted to challenge myself. To be honest, Echo is the kind of character I would have loved to see when I was a kid.
Echo?
One of the first dialogues you had with Vi, I arrived with something completely different from the board. And Bart was like, oh, I didn't thought about this way, but it's interesting. And we're the same with Christian. I tried something like, he was a little bit pissed and walking slower and just making with the face and giving a small attitude. Not like a snake, but like this kind of movements who say, yeah, I'm the one controlling the stuff.
So we made like a shot like that. The animator, when he was assigned the shots, did shoot himself in order to get some references. And that what gives us the realistic look and the live action feel.
We do work a lot with references. We go in the reference to the character and being in the right emotion.
Why aren't you playing with the others?
But the video reference is really something that helps you capturing something natural.
If you guys saw my other Bridging the Rift reaction, you would notice I mentioned the same thing for writers, and it seems it's the same way for like animators and motion capturers and all these different people. They have to be able to reference what they're doing and actually physically sometimes do it to be able to grasp the concept and to be able to animate it. So this is pretty accurate on how things work for a lot of writers and people in the creative process.
Sometimes like you got a shot to do and you got an idea in your head and you can probably like just go straight into the computer and do your stuff and it will work. But if you go in a ref room, you start recording yourself, you may end up having like some like little accident that you do that can be really interesting. And you're like, okay, that's pretty cool, let's dig into that.
Remind me why we bother with this gump.
How can I say no to such an auspicious offer?
I feel like you're inhabiting those different characters in a way.
That scene was powerful.
When you see 1 second of an episode, like an animator spent a day on it. So if you work on an expression, on feeling, on a shot that lasts for 1 second, you're gonna spend a day having that feeling in your mind, like try to reproduce it. It's not rare to have like you go around the animation department and you can see like people like doing like this just this space where you're just like acting that's the common thing in animation, really.
I've seen some of my reactions and I noticed that during certain scenes, even people have commented on some of my Arcane videos that I get really into it when a scene pops up, right? So I literally imagine myself a part of that scene. So maybe if it's a fight scene, I will take a fight stance and I will be doing all of these animated things with my body. So yes, even sometimes watching something, I would have specific facial expressions, and it's not like I dislike something in particular, but it's just like my brain taking it in and me having like a reflex reaction to what I'm seeing because I'm processing the emotions, and what they're saying here is just resonating with me right now. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I really wanted to be part of this sequence particularly. Like there was a lot of crazy sequence, but this one was the one for me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when I heard that I was working on it, it was like a dream. Like, and I was really happy because I had the slow motion moments, and I had the opportunity to work with my son to make the movement of Echo Young. He's 9 years old, almost 10. We came here to shot the scene where Echo is running slowly in slow motion. Yeah, it was so cool to share that with him. It was like a moment, father and son, and I hope you will remember all his life.
What is
So
that?
only experimenting for now is painting.
Okay. Wow.
It's about to be tested. For the glitches, we draw them directly on the computer. For this one, we are searching for another kind of process, more realistic.
2D effects are very specific at Fortiche because, you know, it's a Fortiche trademark, you know, doing 2D effects on CG animation.
They're just like traditional animators doing effects frame by frame.
Donc ici, on a le pouvoir que Jace crée avec son marteau. And drawing, frame by frame, and layers by layers. But sometimes it's very difficult to follow the camera movements, which are very interesting.
This kind of shot is really difficult to do because the camera is a little bit hard to follow. I think I worked something like 3 weeks on it.
Depuis une dizaine d'années, on fait des FX 2D pour les teasers de Riot. Sur le teaser de présentation de Jinx, donc qui s'appelle Get Jinxed, on a découvert le style.
And basically we take all of what the other department
The
has created,
amount of
and then we
people
put it
they
together.
have a part of this process. When I think, okay,
because
there's
the
more.
background is paint, there is actually no lights used for the characters. We have to adapt the characters to the background. So when we see like a red light on Sevica and it's changing for a green light when she is going further, actually, technically, nothing is there. We have to create everything from the background, from what we see in the background. So yeah.
Compositing at Fortiche is one of their signature crafts, and it's just a straight mystery box for me.
How do they paint the light?
I cannot tell you.
Background designer, composite.
It's not that
Oh,
I'm, hold back anything, but
so many.
Some of the process I don't even understand. So.
I don't know if I can show you. Yes, it's kind of secret.
The way to light it's different. It's
this timeless look that I think even when technology evolves, that this will still feel lasting. You know, in the same way, I think I can go back and watch like the Disney animation, like Bambi, or you know, like Cinderella, and it's timeless.
Definitely,
it doesn't age
100% agree with that.
because it's handcrafted.
Nothing is round in the show. If you have a glass, if you see this glass, it's not round because a drawing is not perfect.
Well, if you see the eyes, you know, the pupils.
The pupil is not round, except the gemstone.
This is the only moment where there is a sphere, perfect sphere.
Et l'idée un peu, c'est d'avoir chaque image, comment dépasser la qualité que peut produire un dessin animé 2D classique. Et ça, la 3D nous le permettait. Et c'est d'avoir que chaque image, chaque pose qu'on fait, ça reste un peu un concept art, une belle illustration.
There's just storytelling happening at every phase and every level.
Alex on the other side of the ocean. Good morning.
Good morning. So Ray, I think that was a great first read. Can the second violins play that a little bit softer?
I've never worked on a show before where the musicians are such an integral part of everything.
These are like this is the music team, you know, so they wrote all the songs.
They've been spending, what, 3-4 years on the music for this show? Like, every TV show, sometimes you get 3-4 weeks for an episode to do music.
I would say that Arcane is all the muscles that we've grown as a company in the music making craft combined. I really believe that what we are doing with music in Arcane Season 1 has never been done in entertainment. Period.
Alright guys, another excellent episode for Arcane Bridging the Rift. Part 3 was really something. This just keeps enforcing previous points of how difficult this production process was. So thankful that the production staff took so much time and energy to put into Arcane. This is like a 3-4 year project, which is amazing. So I mean, since last year, I guess we're on another 2-3 year wait, because you can't rush greatness. You can't rush greatness. Kind of sad that we have to wait that long, but it is what it is. Just happy to know that season 2 is in progress, and when it comes out, it's gonna be insane. Okay, I cannot wait to see what they do with this story moving forward, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching part 3 with me. We're going on to part 4 soon. I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I know these are quite long, but I don't like to skip the entire process, because listen, I enjoy watching this documentary so much, and I would like to share it all, my reaction, with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Don't think I forgot about my Arcane cinematic reactions. I have not. It's just that I've had a lot on my plate recently, and it's tough, but I will continue with these Arcane cinematic reactions. Don't worry, don't worry, it's coming, guys. Just give me like a minute, and that's all I have for you today. On a road to 500 subs, so help me out and do me a favor, subscribe, like this video, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and until next time.